There are many different ways to organize your Google Drive. As you can see here, I have some folders as well as some documents. The fact that you can see a little picture of my document makes this what's called a thumbnail or a grid view. If I'd prefer, I can actually click this button in the top right and click to list view. This would make a list of all the files and folders that I have, as opposed to showing the thumbnail or picture of it. If I want to switch back, I simply click the grid view again. I can also organize this by name, last modified by me, and last opened by me. I have it searchable by name and organized from A to Z. If I wanted to reverse that, I would just press this arrow to go in reverse order, or press it again to go back. I can also find different details about every document. For example, if I click on this document right here, and I press this I in the top right-hand corner, I can view the details of that document. This is the activity of when I edited that document, as well as details about what kind of document it is, when it was last modified, opened, and even when it was created. To get rid of this information, I just close out with the X. I can also make folders to organize my information just like I do on my desktop. In order to do that, I go over to the top left and press New, then click New Folder. I title my folder whatever I'd like and press Create. That folder will automatically show up in alphabetical order because that's how mine is sorted, and you can use it immediately. I could also decide to color code this. So if I were to right click on that folder, I can go to Change Color and pick a color that would be my preference for that folder. In order to move things into a folder, all you would do is click the item and drag it and drop it into the folder. I could also move things by right-clicking on them and pressing Move To, in which case it would show me all my folders and I would select which one I want it moved to. At the end of the screen, you'll see that you can press Move. Now that I've done that, both of those files are in my folder. Sometimes you try and find something and you're not quite sure where you put it. So this awesome feature called Search Drive is available. If I were to click on this, I could search specifically for PDFs, text documents, spreadsheets, presentations, or I could filter by word. Maybe I want to find the word Easton. I type that and press Enter, and I will only see any document that has the word Easton in it. They're sorted by relevance, which means the closest to that word Easton that you've found, and you can even sort it by last modified. Finally, we have the dreaded Shared With Me folder. If you look at this folder called Shared With Me, you will see everything that another person has shared with you. And one of my biggest complaints I've gotten is, this is a mess. The bottom line is you cannot organize this folder. Can you change the sort from share date to name and sort it in a different way? Absolutely, but you can't move folders. So, for example, this Red Team Lockers 2012, that's something that I want to keep finding, but every time someone shares something with me, I can't find it anymore. Once they share it with me though, if I were to right click on that document, I can press Add to My Drive. That will put it in my folder over here, and that way I can organize that however I want. It's still the copy that everyone else has, I just have it in a better place. So if I press Add to My Drive, it immediately adds it to your My Drive folder. You can even click here and press Organize to figure out specifically what folder you would like to put it in from there. This way, when I'm looking for Red Team Lockers 2012 in the future, I know exactly what folder it's in. I want it right here, and then again, I scroll down to the bottom and press Move. That document is now still in Shared With Me, but instead, if I went to My Drive, it's much more organized because I know that it's right here in the folder that I put it. And as you can see, it's right here where I put it. If you have any questions about organizing your Google Drive, please feel free to email me.